Welcome, everyone, to Ocean City, Maryland. If you're coming down for the Country Calling Music Festival, which this year is its inaugural event, and it's your first time coming to Ocean City, then let me show you around a little bit and what you might be able to expect during the concert and also in preparation for actually entering. So right here is the Boardwalk, and the south end of the Boardwalk will only be accessible on Friday and Saturday with a ticket to the Country Calling. So for instance, if you're coming down for the Saturday shows, but coming a day early on Friday, you won't have access to the Boardwalk. So just keep that in mind. Only concert goers with a paid ticket will have this kind of access for the two-day festival. Now, we had a big festival last weekend that was a different genre of music. That was for the Ocean's Calling, and I can see the setup is a little bit different for this one, so let's go check it out. But I did attend that event, so I'll be able to at least kind of guide you around for what you might expect. And well, right there is the big stage right on the beach, and that is the boot stage. So right here, see, they're not going to let me in here unless I have authorized clearance. They're still setting things up. Like I said, it's a little bit different than last weekend, and if you've ever been to a festival on the beach, you'll know that it's a lot of walking on the sand. But they do have platforms and walkways. Here you can see some of them there. And so my recommendation is, while you're going from the different stages, checking out the different acts, it's going to save you a lot of energy if you can stay on the paths as much as possible. Because trust me, walking 12 hours on the sand, yeah, that's a little bit tiring. So that's the first thing you need to expect to get ready for a fun day at the beach. And you need to dress appropriately, but I think the weather is looking really good. Sunny skies and warm temperatures, so maybe you'll just need a light hoodie in the afternoon. All right, let's cruise on up here a little bit further, and I'll go over some more stuff. So back there, we saw some ID check-in, and also I just passed some locker rentals that will be available. Now, I can see the refreshments in the bar. They are set up here in this part of the beach. So that's a little bit different than last weekend. And really, the best thing to do is try to register that wristband so you can pay electronically, because most of these vendors will not be accepting cash. Maybe a few of them might, but if you're having trouble registering that wristband for electronic payment, then you might want to stuff some cash in your pocket, and that way you can get something to eat and drink right here on the Boardwalk. Now, right up there in the distance, you might be hard to see from the camera right now, but that's a hydration station, and so that's an important thing. You want to bring a empty plastic water bottle along, and you'll be able to fill up at that hydration station so you don't get dehydrated. So that's important. Don't forget to bring your water bottle.
Make sure you wear your pen because you won't get back in line. You won't get your spot.
So we are right beside the Jolly Roger amusement park, and I was going to walk up towards the OC fishing pier, but it looks like they've got that blocked off right now. So right up there, that's the boot stage. So let me go over who's going to be playing there. And the gates open at 12, and on Friday, Will Jones at 12:30 will kick things off. And then the rest of the day on Friday, it will be Alexandra Kay, Need to Breathe, Warren Zeters, Jelly Roll at 7:15, and Eric Church at 9:30. And on Saturday at the boot stage, it will be Waylon Wyatt, Aona Springsteen, Parma Lee, Dwight Yoakam at 5:15, Laney Wilson at 7:15, and Tyler Childers will finish the festival off at 9:30 p.m. The Country Calling Festival has 3 stages, and the other 2 stages, the Scoot and Boogie stages, will be located on the south side of the Jolly Roger amusement park. And let me go over one other thing, and that is the entry, because you're going to have to pass through airport-style security as well as a metal detector. And let me tell you, from first-hand experience, steel-toed boots will activate it. Over here on the south side of the amusement park is where the inlet lot is located. And that's where the other stages are going to be. And right there, that tent, that is the boogie stage. And on Friday, that's going to be Houston, Collie Morgan, and Martina McBride. Now, if you plan to attend a concert there, keep in mind that place can get really, really crowded. So there's going to be a lot of people in there, and if you really want to see somebody up close, you're going to have to get there early. All right, so to finish it off on Saturday, it's going to be Drayton Farley, Dasha, and Paul Corrosion. And finally, the Scoot stage, and can you see that way off in the distance? That's another very large stage that's located right on the sand, just like the boot stage. And so on Friday, that's going to kick off with Jimmy Charles, and then it's going to be Ella Langley, the Red Clay Strays, Clint Black at 6:15, and Riley Green at 8:30. And Saturday, to finish things off, and yeah, that's going to be on the other side of that Ferris wheel. And I'll tell you folks, I really did try to get up as close as I could, but they've got it pretty locked down already. So we'll just have to finish it off over here. So yeah, on Saturday, it's going to be Aiden Canfield, Nikki Lane, Tanya Tucker at 4:15, Brothers Osborne at 6:15, and Bailey Zimmerman at 8:30. So that's Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. And thanks for watching. Are you ready to boogie? Yeah, it's time to boogie down.